It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're Aunt Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light. Hit the light, hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on. Come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Oh, oh. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, drop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in a house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Don't forget. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Don't talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. To the press, she keeps it real. Keeps it real, keeps it real. That's the deal, baby. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house, oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. You know you're in a house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on in and hit that light. Hit the light, oh, your way to Auntie Mickey's. Yeah. Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house. Oh.
Happy Wednesday, y'all. How you doing, y'all? Good to see you. Good to see you. Pardon me for my voice being gone practically. I've been out, in and out all day. Had to have an MRI this morning. I was at that place at 7:15 this morning. Ooh, Jesus. How is everyone doing? I am so glad today is hump day, and not for, for the sake of humping. It ain't that kind of hump day. But yes, it's Wednesday. We in the middle of the week. We halfway through the week. So we got 2 more days after that, and then it's the weekend. I can't wait. Not because I have anything to do, but because I don't have nothing to do. I love when I don't have nothing to do. Oh, yeah, LaWanda, them things. I had never had one before. Oh, my goodness. I'm not claustrophobic. Let me first say that. I'm not claustrophobic. But I had to keep my eyes closed the whole time because it just reminded me of a coffin. I felt like I was in a coffin. And you had to be still, and you couldn't move, and the thing is loud. And they give you some headphones so you can listen to music, but that music don't get drowned out in the least, not in the least. They was playing some old 70s music, and it was just banging in my ear with all that other stuff going on. But I got through it. Yeah. It's just like being buried in a closed coffin. Man, and you can't move and you're uncomfortable. I'm in there for my back, so I'm laying on this platform, and that was uncomfortable. And I'm trying not to move, and then I caught a cramp. It was like, can anything else go wrong with this? But I'm glad I got through it. I'm glad I got through it. Yeah. Because they're no joke, and they're necessary. I hope they don't find anything. LaWanda says, I tried to go in my face, went up to almost the ceiling. Ain't it the truth? Hi, Ann. How you doing, Diane? Yeah. This weather, definitely, Mr. Phillips, is no joke. No joke whatsoever. But hey, I finally got a chance to check my emails, and I got a couple of shout outs that I need to give. Camille, I got your emails, and unfortunately, I can't play Michael's performance on what's her name? Tamron Hall's show. I can't play it because copyright. But I did listen to the song, and it's beautiful. It was very beautiful. Beautiful tribute to his parents. It did, Diane. It's something that I don't look. If you have to have it done, you do. But it's not something that, you just run in and say, yeah, I'm going to do this. But yeah, Camille, I did get your email on that, and a couple of others about Michael. And then, and I will be talking about Michael a little bit tonight. Yeah, I got yours, Mr. Phillips, about that school, stabbing. I guess I'll say the word on YouTube. Satin says, my ass is tired. My ass is tired, Auntie. I'm in my bed. I can't keep hanging out with you at the casino. The girl can't hang out late anymore after midnight. I'm done. Girl, I'm with you on that one. I hurried up and took my tail home last night. Drove through the pouring rain, but I got home. Hey, Q-Rock. Hey, Millionaire's Cove. But there was one other email that I got that I have to address. Yolanda. Yolanda, if you're in the room, I got your email and I responded. And you are so sweet. I have got to tell you, you are so sweet to think of me. So I'm going to publicly tell you I love you. And you have been, you made my day when I saw that email. Okay, what am I looking? Uh-oh. I have a negative balance. What? Okay, you know what? Yolanda, don't even send it through PayPal. There's still an issue. Just to let y'all know, I'll be transparent to a certain degree. Last month, my checking account was compromised. And in the process, I had to shut down every last one of my bank accounts, which includes my grandchildren's accounts, my checking account, my savings account, and even my credit cards. I had to shut everything down and start all over. So, I would like to get donations, but in the same token, only way I can get a donation is through YouTube, and they take 47%, 45%. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But anyway, that's what happened. That's what happened. And I'm getting it together. It's taking some time. But again, that's why I'm a stickler about people being scammed. Older people, younger people. And this is the season, And you don't even have to participate now. It's like they just sneak in, grab what they want. Luckily, I have a good banking system. And they took care of everything, but I got to take care of the rest. So, it is what it is. So, and Sloan, I got your email as well. Just letting you know. I got your email. I just lost it. There it goes. Wayback Archives. I'm going to definitely check that out. Definitely going to check that out here on YouTube. Because I like to look at other people's stuff too. It's informative. So, with that said, let me go on down the line. You know what I like to do. I like to say what's up to everybody. The one you said, where's the birthday girl? Are you talking about Smokey? Smokey, I talked to her earlier today. She has some errands to run, but yep, she's going to celebrate her birthday all month. So yes, we're going to definitely keep our thoughts and prayers on Smokey. It's her birthday month. Yeah. So let me get up here to the top. Of course, my husband is first in line. Hello, my love. How are you, sweetie? Hello, Judy Coles. You said you're listening from the bushes? I know that's right. Hello, Camille. Hello, Cassie Jones. Bless your heart. Cassie says, hey, awesome lady, chat and mods. I enjoy all of your lives. Thank you. There's my satin doll. Greetings, kin folks. Yes. What did Camille say? Auntie Mickey, did you see the emails I sent you yesterday about Michael? Yes, that's what I was just addressing. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I did watch that song. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful song. Yep. Mr. Phillips is in the house. LaWanda Jackson is in the house. Let's see who else I see. Vanzola Carter. Hello, sweetheart. How are you this evening? Okay. Let me get on. Diane's in the house. And if I speak to you more than once, it's because I've probably seen your name twice. Okay. Millionaire's Cove. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. Rachel Haynes is here. Hello, Rachel. Sloane's in the house. Yeah. Barbara Weaver. Hello, my love. Usually Barbara be the first one in here. Yes. Q-Rock. Q-Rock, Q-Rock. Q-Rock, just curious. Did you happen to see, I saw a video. I think, no, wait, Mr. Phillips, is it? Mr. Phillips, isn't Bishop Don Juan your uncle, you said? Let me know if I got the right person. It was either Q-Rock or Mr. Phillips, but I'm sure it was Mr. Phillips. Let me know if Bishop Don Juan is your uncle, because I think somebody told me that the other day. Hello, Tracy Shorter. There's Dawn. Okay, did you see the video of the 50th anniversary of, the Chicago Players Ball or something? It was for his birthday. It was for Bishop Don Juan's birthday. Cat Williams was there. Did you get a chance to see that? Oh, okay, Q-Rock. Yeah, it was Mr. Phillips. My bad. I want to play it so bad, but I don't know if I get in trouble. So you checked it out, Mr. Phillips? I thought of you. Oh, my goodness. Boy, the players are still playing. Them players are still playing. I wonder if I could find it. You seen Cat? Yeah, I seen him there. Being all incognito. But them brothers, did you see the brother with the broken mirror jacket? This brother, look, y'all, I gotta find that video. I ought to play it if I could find it. Oh my God. Q-Rock said, nah, check it out though, pimping. Them brothers was pimping from the east to the west, north to the south. Oh yeah, I got that satin. However, I've got the one that he did to the Breakfast Club. I got that off of his Instagram. It's a little bit longer too. So yeah, you got to see that. Maybe let me see if I can finagle my way into finding it. I'm sure I can. I just don't want to mess nothing up. Hold on just a second. Give me just a second. It's way down the list here. But man, I got so tickled when I saw that. I got to get through all these kitty videos that this baby watches all day long. Let's see. Give me just a second. I gotta find it. Y'all gotta see this video. Y'all gotta see it. Y'all gotta see it. Okay. There's one thing about YouTube is that when you play YouTube on all kind of devices all through your house, it shows up in one account, and then you got to scroll through all this stuff, And I'm trying to think, did I see it last night or this morning? I'm pretty sure it was last night, late last night. I might be wrong. Let's see. No, I don't see it. I'm afraid to do a search. I might end up doing something wrong to the stream. I get real paranoid about stuff like that. Bishop Don Juan, where is the video? I don't even know who did the video. Oh well. Eventually I'll find it when I least expect to. You know. But in the meantime, I'm not going to take all y'all's time up. Auntie, have you not been on YouTube in a while? Why are you showing vertical on my laptop? They have 2 streams, Tracy. This is something that StreamYard has started doing. They have 2 separate streams. One is vertical, one is portrait. You can choose which one to use. That's what I did, Mr. Phillips, and I'm looking through my history and I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. But now there's more than one way to skin a cat. So maybe I can do a search on my laptop. I mean my iPad. BISHOP Don Juan. Oh, I found it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all give me just a minute. Y'all give me this is from 2 days ago. And I'm gonna play it real quick. Let me play it on here and then I can grab it from my history. Yeah, these brothers and sisters came out representing. The name of the site that it's on is called Glazing with TJ. And I mean to tell you, they packed out that, it looks like a gymnasium or something that they did this in, but boy, it took me back to the Mac. Yes, Glazing with TJ. Yep. So let me try to pull it up. Okay. Let me stop this. Yeah, that was no joke. That was no joke whatsoever. Okay. Well, it's still not showing up in my... Okay. This is disgusting. I can't stand it. Let's see. Okay, I'll just plug in the name of the site. It is Glazing. Glazing with TJ. And I gotta ask y'all a question now that I'm thinking about it. Somebody wrote in my comments, I'm not gonna name the person, but they said that my music was too loud and irritating. Can y'all let me know what y'all think about that? Because I don't think it is. I really don't think it is, but put a 1 in the chat if you think my music is too loud. Sometimes it can be annoying when I'm trying to show something. It's not frustration. Okay. Thank you. I thought so, and I just, I don't want to take anybody's opinion away from them. Some people say things to be rude. And I'm not tripping. But I just wanted to find out from everyone else, what did they think? Was it too loud? Was it too loud, or was it, not loud enough? Who knows? I mean, everybody has preference. So, but beside all that, I done found the video I was looking for. So I think I'm going to play just a little bit of it, because I don't want to get hit with a copyright. Okay, cool. I'll turn it down just a tad bit more for the sake of this video that I'm about to play. Excuse me. Okay, let me share my screen. I love it. Let me get all the way to the end of the video. Oh, and I'm going to turn the music down too. Okay, how's that? Here we go. This is the bomb right here. Check this out.
We're currently on our way to the west side of Chicago to the Players Ball.
He sound like a player, don't he?
The last one they retiring. They ain't retiring, but they retiring the Players Ball. This is the last one. It's supposed to have been last year. But now 2025.
Look here, y'all. Look here, check this out. If y'all wanted to go later and look at the video again, the name of the site is Glazing with TJ, and the name of the video is 50th Annual Chicago Players Ball 2025. Happy birthday, Bishop Don Juan. Boy, these brothers was crazy. They took me back to Superfly and the Mac combined. I'm just going to say that. That's all I can say. And them sisters in there, ooh wee. They was playing along.
It's like the first one. You know what I mean? You can't go to another one. You go to another one that somebody else playing, but it ain't going to be a Bishop Don Juan event.
There they go. Look at them furs. Look at them furs. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Brother in the pink suit.
Please, y'all, step aside. Step aside.
Step aside, let the Don Juan man come through with his crown.
Okay, I guess security guard. I got it.
Mr. Phillips, how old is he now? I'm just curious. How I didn't realize he was as old as as they said he was. I don't know, but it's for the crippled children. All the money. That brother was clean though, styling and profiling, for real. Let me play this some more. But I'm just curious. How old is he?
The church is here. Hey, this is Georgia, man.
In his 80s. Wow.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
We on the move.
All right, y'all. Come on, y'all. Recognize guys when y'all see one. Come on, salute.
Brody.
Oh boy, this brother got on that Frank's outfit. Player. Now, what's his name? Frank Lucas. Did y'all see that outfit that was a throwback from Frank Lucas? Oh my goodness, they was playing it up. Player from the Himalayas. Now, where is Jerome in the house? I mean, Jerome in the house. I need Jerome in the house. Shut your mouth.
They got Afro Man back here. They got Cat Williams back here.
Oh my. LaWanda, you crazy. There you go. There go the king. Go on, cat. I see you. Wow, really, Mr. Phillips? I believe it. Because them two hang tough together. Look at that white fur coat. And look at Becky. Becky over there at the table. Huggy Bear.
What's going on, man?
Y'all, look at this outfit. Look at this.
Nice stuff, man. Did Debbie make it? Did Debbie make it? I ain't hear you. Did Debbie make it?
Okay, LaWanda. Wait a minute. Wait, hold it. Did y'all see that jacket? That thing got to weigh. It's got to weigh about 20 pounds. It's got to. Oh, but wait till you guys see the broken. I call it the broken mirror jacket. Where he at? Gone, Don. Look at a little player right here. Look at this. Look, whoa. Look at that. Ladies, do you need a man in your life that you don't have to carry a mirror in your purse? If you need to touch up your makeup, just stand next to him. Yo, baby, can you stand over here by me so I can touch up my makeup? The man with the broken mirror jacket killed me. Wait a minute, Barbara, it's your birthday too? Happy birthday, Barbara. Happy birthday to you. Wow, happy birthday, Barbara Weaver. Pimps up, hoes down. Yes, I do, Sloan. I remember pimps up, hoes down. Absolutely. OMG. This brother, look, just walk by me and all I need you to do. Okay, see, I thought you was talking about Smokey, LaWanda. So Barbara and Smokey are celebrating birthdays. Happy birthday to both of y'all. Yes, sir. Happy birthday. I need to touch up my lipstick, sir. Stand over here.
Damn.
Look at that. Damn.
I like that, man. Slick. Yes, sir.
He looked like a walking disco ball. Barbara, it's Smokey's birthday too. Quiet Storm's daughter. I believe it's either yesterday or today. She's celebrating all month. He said, bam, here I am. Oh my goodness, this brother right here. This brother right here. This brother right here. Cut the discount light on. Oh God, clean up on aisle 4. Oh my goodness, hang him from the ceiling. He is a human disco ball. I could not stop laughing. Yes. Now this one right here, the brother with the red jacket on, my husband got that same jacket. Where is it at? Let me go back. Where is it at? Let me go back. Either my brother-in-law or my husband, one of the two. That jacket right there. Baby, are you in the house? Ain't you got this same jacket? You know, there's a thin line between pimps and preachers. Oh my God, they dress the same sometimes. But hey, this ain't no shade to you, boo, because you look very, very professional. Oh my goodness, he is wearing that jacket, gold and blue. I mean, red and black, gold, red, and black. Man, oh man. That's right, millionaires. Oh. They got security too. Hey, Design Fire. Larry has that coat. Okay, just to clarify, y'all, my brother-in-law, Barry's twin brother, has that same jacket. I knew one of them had it. I mean to tell you, ooh-wee, it's hot out there for a pimp. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I seen that. There you go. There go Cat. Right there, hiding out between Soul Sister number 1 and dude with the big jacket on. WDW. Yes, sir. Where's Ice-T and his wife? Exactly. They should be there too. They should be there too. Oh, she played this on her show Design Fire. Yes, Q-Rock. I agree. I agree. The loud stuff is not for today. Oh, look at that green. Lord, have mercy. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Go on, pimping. Go on, pimping. Oh, okay. She must be. Go on, girl. Look at them glasses. That's got to be a sable or a mink. Boy, that purple pinstripe. Purple pinstripe. Boy's clean. Got his nails. I want that hat. Don't you, millionaires? Go. That hat is banging. But listen, I'm not going to play this whole video. But I got the greatest kick out of this when I seen it. I said, shit. Can't tell me nothing about the brothers back in the day. Man, and look, when they walk that walk and talk that talk. You notice she wasn't reckless eyeballing. Hello. Better not. Might get checked. Yes, chilling in the cut, hanging out and looking good. That's right, Rachel. They don't do that no more. These young folk don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. No, they wasn't nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. And the meme was, where's my bitches? Okay, man. Really? Oh, God. Yes, they did. They wore their suits were tailor-made. But I tell you, what really messed up, I'm going to exit out of this. What messed up the perception of them back in the day in terms of how they dressed was that movie that one of them Wayans brothers, Keenan Ivory Wayans, when he did I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Remember when he did I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? And dude that played Huggy Bear came out with them platform shoes on with the fish in the heel. That did it. That did it for me. I was like, wow, why you do us like that? Oh my God, why you do us like that? And he was running down the street and the heel broke. Oh my God. The pants was all high watered and stuff. He getting out of prison. He ain't seen the streets. He ain't seen the streets in 20 years. They don't dress like that no more, brother. Oh my God. The movies that came out back then, that is hilarious. That is hilarious to me. But anyway, let me get back on point here. Huggy was too much. They laughed him off the street. They sure did. Mr. Phillips says, you need to hear Hi Doc on the original OG episode, how he got started. Oh, wait, I'd be interested to see that. Yes, Q-Rock, he sure was. He sure was. Yes, he was. And was not to be played with. Still ain't to be played with. Quiet as it's kept. But anyway, I'm going to get back to business. Oh, I had to show that, y'all. I had to show that, though. I saw that and I said, oh, yeah, that's what real pimping was. Pimping was pimping and not imping. Absolutely. So anyway, if you looked at the title, he talks, when he talks, you listen. I know that's right. I know that's right. So let me turn my camera back on. Hold on a second. It unplugged for a second. Hold on. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, yeah. So if you guys saw the title, a couple of topics that we're gonna cover tonight. I'm not gonna hold you long. I'm sure you guys heard about Diddy betraying his attorney, Agnifilio. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen the documentary. I'm just curious how many people saw 50 Cent's documentary on Netflix. Diddy the Reckoning is the name of it. And it's a very controversial documentary. It is definitely trending. I've watched it maybe 3-4 times because there's always something I've missed. Yes, heard it from Ticket TV. Yeah, he reported on the same stuff I'm talking about too. Yeah. Ticket is no joke. I like Ticket. Especially when he go off on some of the people in his chat. But he's a man of integrity. I have to give it to him. He's a man of integrity. And I like it. I like that about him. Oh, Camille, you got to check it out. You're going to want to see it a couple of more times after you've seen it the first time. Because, those of us that are on YouTube, we've heard these stories. If you follow Gene Deal, you've heard him say a lot of the stuff that was in this documentary. However, it was just the words from Gene Deal, but there was no concrete evidence. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't being. I wouldn't say concrete evidence, but the way that documentary was put together, with footage that had never been seen before, solidified a lot of what we've already been hearing. So now when you think about it, Netflix came out with the numbers of how many people have seen this documentary since it came out. For the first 6 days, it had, 21.8 million views. Hi, Cece. Hi, Retretta. 21.8 million views. That is only number 2 to Stranger Things episode. I wrote that down. Stranger Things season 5, second week. That is only number 2 to season 5 of the second week of Stranger Things. That's a lot of people. Absolutely. So with all that said, that's just the first 6 days. Today is the 10th. We don't know what numbers have been added to that number since then to now. He's a monster. He is a monster. Here's the thing about it, though. This is where he's in deep, deep doo-doo. He betrayed his attorney, Agnifilio. He definitely betrayed his attorney. And if you ever watch TMZ, you'll see that, what's his name? Harry Levine, the little white Jewish dude. There's the black dude with the dreads, and then there's the little white dude, the Jewish dude. I think he's Jewish. Something like that. But anyway, he's always rode for Diddy. All this time, he's been one of the few that, are pro Diddy. But even he is going in on Diddy at this point. Let me share that with you. I can't play the whole thing without stopping it. I don't want to get hit with no copyright.
I gotta say, this is awful that Diddy owes his life to Marc Agnifilio. literally his life, because he could have gotten life in prison were it not
Absolutely.
for Marc Agnifilio, his defense lawyer, who had a brilliant strategy. And Diddy screwed him over when he hired this videographer to chronicle his life without telling Marc Agnifilio that when Diddy and Marc were on the phone, this videographer was recording what Marc clearly expected to be an attorney-client privileged relationship. Now, it is true that the client holds that privilege, the lawyer doesn't, but Marc's clear expectation was that this was a private conversation. These were private conversations.
With that said, think of the implications now. Think of the implications that this act that Diddy did is going to have from this point on. And I say that because we've already heard that Diddy likes to record everybody and hold stuff over their head. Okay. But here's the further implications to consider. If he recorded his attorney without his permission at that particular time, it's only normal for that man to be saying, oh, snap. How many other times has he recorded me? Exactly, Millionaire's Cove. And that has a domino effect. If you did it to your main attorney, how do we know you didn't do it to the rest of us? Because we know that, yes, and there is more footage out there. Thank you, Cece. There's more footage out there. Diddy had a narcissistic habit of recording everything. He had cameras hidden all over the place, all over his house, everywhere, with the sole purpose. Now, he's not going to come right out and admit it, but with the sole purpose to have something on everybody. Black Epstein. Black Epstein, yep. He did record everybody, Retretta. Everybody at those parties. You know, like Gene Deal said, ain't no party like a Diddy party. We know who said that. LeBron James. He recorded everybody at those parties for the sole purpose of having something on them in the event. It was just like a little insurance policy on everybody. Okay? Rachel says the tables are turning on Diddy. He probably has recorded him a lot of times. Know someone has something on him. Exactly. How do you expect for your attorney to serve you now after you've betrayed him to this level? And unfortunately, the state of New York is a one-party state in terms of consent to record phone conversations. Cece says relates to Truman Show delusion, a non-clinical term for a type of psychosis where someone believes they are the star of a staged reality show linked to conditions like schizophrenia or depersonalization, derealization disorder, DDD, a dissociative condition causing detachment from self-reality, feeling like an observer. Okay? Exactly, Q-Rock. It better not make the light of day. It better not make the light of day. But I have a feeling it will. That's a good question, too. I wonder who is protecting him while he is in prison. Who is he paying while he's there? Ain't no telling. One thing is for sure, can't dye your hair in prison. Can't dye your hair in prison. Auntie, isn't he in a mental hospital after he saw the document? No, I don't think so, Retretta. Because they showed footage of him he was actually in the prison. And 50 Cent is so petty, thank you. 50 Cent did an interview on ABC simply so Diddy could see the interview, because that's the only television network he's allowed to watch in prison. So 50 Cent don't care. He don't care. But imagine being an attorney of his stature and Diddy is your client. Yes, he did. He don't care. Diddy's your client, and you know you know he's got to know some of this man's deepest, darkest secrets. But as his attorney, he can't talk about it. Attorney-client privilege. Okay? He can't talk about it. But you find out that your client is trying to gather shit on you too. That was a clear indication that because even if you guys watch the documentary, when you see the very first part, the very first scene is Diddy sitting on the phone. So he couldn't be seen from the outside. He's sitting kind of behind the curtain, so he couldn't be seen through that hotel room. And there's sniper officers on a building across the street, just parallel to him. They know he's in there. They're watching him. So he's on the phone with his attorney, and they're talking strategy about this case prior to him being arrested. This footage took place 6 days before Diddy was arrested. And it looked as though Diddy was performing for the camera. You got to see it. You just have to see it. But Diddy has further screwed himself in the process of trying to screw others. You know what I'm saying? The implications are crazy. Because now there is not an attorney out there that's going to trust him. Yes, Retretta. I saw that there is going to be a second documentary. Diddy is really wacko. What the heck was he thinking to record his only friend, his lawyer? Exactly. This is the man that got you off of some of them bigger charges. If it wasn't for Agnifilio, he would be... Here, let me put his friend. Here, this is Agnifilio's friend. Harry Levine. Or Harry Levin. I might be pronouncing it wrong. But he's friends with Agnifilio, and he's quite upset about this.
And that he and Diddy could talk openly. And Marc could talk to Diddy, not just as a client, but as a person, and try to guide him in a time leading up to his arrest. And unbeknownst to Marc Agnifilio, Diddy has got this guy recording the conversation as he's sitting there saying, "You are screwing this up.
Yep.
You are messing up this case. We're losing."
Performing.
And knowing that that's on tape. And it's almost like he's performing for the camera.
Yes.
And not telling Marc what's going on. And the really enraging part about it is that Marc Agnifilio won this case for Diddy with legal strategy. It wasn't just an accident that this jury that had heard all of this in the news before the trial voted not guilty on all the serious charges. It was Marc Agnifilio that did that. Yet Diddy secretly records this guy and embarrasses him. And yeah, you could say, well, Diddy never expected that it would end up being broadcast somewhere else. Well, okay, but Diddy was planning on using it, or he wouldn't have had
Absolutely.
it in the first place.
Now,
So
he hit the
it's
nail on the
just
head right there.
Really, really unfair. And I know that in a way this sounds crazy that
He said something very important. Diddy was going to use them for something else. That's how I feel. He didn't think that that was going to hit the light of day under 50 Cent. But he did that for his own benefit. Okay, Desire and Fire. Desire and Fire says, Auntie, from my understanding, the lawyer has quit. So itty bitty. Let me say this without laughing. So itty bitty Diddy is trouble. There's more cases coming up. Who's going to represent him? Can't trust him, but that's it. Am I recording? This is exactly what he gets. He cut his nose off to spite his face. Didn't even realize it. That was a shitty deal, boy, I tell you. And all them attorneys are probably sitting there trying to figure out, man, what did we talk about? Was he recording us? It's safe to say that he was. Because if he's recording the main one, imagine what he's doing with everyone else. Pretty messed up. He'll never be trusted again. He'll never be trusted again by any attorney. So it remains to be seen just how much damage he's done to himself as a result of all this.
I'm getting so upset about Diddy, and yet there's video of Diddy beating Cassie. Well, that's horrendous, but that doesn't mean you can't look at something else as well. And I just think, as a lawyer, I just think this is just so outrageous that he would do something like this, and not even understanding what Agnifilo's legal theory was. Because I will tell you that when we did our first documentary on Diddy, which was 8 months before the trial, Marc Agnifilio said to me on camera that he is going to tell this jury that this was a successful black man that prosecutors were trying to take down because they couldn't get into his bank accounts because they were clean, and he couldn't deal with tax. They couldn't deal with taxes because he wasn't committing tax fraud.
Here's the thing that kills me about Levine, though. Levin, Levine, whatever. Like I said earlier, he rolled tight for Diddy. And you heard him mention Cassie. He saw that video just like everybody else. That didn't piss him off as much as this pissed him off. So I'm looking at this dude kind of side-eyed too. I'm looking at this joker right here, Harry Levine. I'm looking at him kind of side-eyed because, like I said, he had more smoke for Cassie after we all saw that tape of him beating the dog shit out of her. He still had some kind of feeling, or I wouldn't even say feeling. He still rode for Diddy to a certain degree. He kind of made up, well, she's an adult and she participated, the stuff that they said. But Diddy records his attorney, and suddenly he is angry as all get up about Diddy. I just thought that was ironic. I wanted to point that out.
So they go into his bedroom, and that's what Marc Agnifilio said 8 months before. And he goes into the trial, and he essentially wins that argument. Whether you believe it or not, a jury that sat through the whole thing, they believed it, and ultimately they convicted him on this BS Mann Act thing. So Diddy won that case. And one of the reasons he won the case is something that Agnifilio got criticized for. that when he did the documentary with me, he was making a joke about the baby oil. Remember, he said, oh, well, you know, I didn't know he bought in bulk. He must have bought 1,000 bottles at Costco. And a lot of people just slammed him for that and said, how dare you? You're being disrespectful. The baby oil is the smoking gun in this case. Agnifilo knew all along that the baby oil was Diddy's best defense, because when Agnifilo got before that jury in closing arguments, he looked at them and he said, well, the feds came in with their armor and artillery and guns. And what did they do? They got 1,000 bottles of baby oil off the streets. Ooh, he said, the streets are safer now. And the jury laughed. And that laugh told Agnifilo he should keep going on that. And that the trial itself was absurd because the baby oil was really the punchline to the whole thing.
Notice he said that the trial was absurd. He still rode for Diddy up till this point. So this dude right here, I don't know what to think of him. But you know, your little boy turned out to be shit. We already knew. And I guess you had to find out that he was shit as well, because he done jacked up your friend. So there. I'm sorry, I don't have no... Design Fire says, Auntie, also there's a lady on YouTube stating the lady he calls mom isn't. The lady stated she was incarcerated with his mom in Virginia in 1995. I don't know. I've heard so many different stories about who his real mama is. I don't know. I know that the woman that he calls mama is the same woman in those pictures when he was a kid. Exactly, Benjamin. Benjamin said, I said from the beginning when he was put in jail that he wasn't going to get out, and it's coming to pass. Exactly, it is. It really is. Millionaire's Clove says, wait, let me get it up. He better walk a straight line. He don't have Clive anymore. And now it's a probability a lawyer won't touch him again after this with the lawyer now. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. You have definitely blown it in terms of being able to secure a good attorney. That's what I heard as well, LaWanda. But I really don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. So those of you that haven't seen the documentary, please take the time out and check it out. It is no joke. And ain't no telling what them numbers are going to be up to as of what? Another couple of days. It may go up to 50 million. 21.8 million people worldwide have seen this in English. And these are Netflix numbers. Yes, it is. It's very good. Oh, he knows who his real mama is. And I believe this is his real mother. Because if you look at her now and you look at those pictures then, they're the same woman, just a younger version. You know. But the bottom line is this: he's a monster. I don't care if your daddy died when you were little and he was a you-know-what dealer and he worked with Frank Lucas and all these other gangsters and whatever. You know, there's at some point in time, you know right from wrong. You know right from wrong. But he hated on the very people that he took care of because he envied them. They had the talent that he wanted, and he had no talent. He didn't have the ability to construct rap the way that these other dudes did. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there is darkness around her. And she admitted on some show that he was on. And she was out in the audience and they were talking to her and she admitted that, yeah, she was She was working after hours. She was working several jobs, but she was working them after hours too. She's the one that taught him how to throw them parties. Diddy was a kid, a little kid. She was dressing him up like Pimp of the Year. We just seen we just seen Don Juan's birthday. Diddy would have fit right in when he was 3, 4. Because he was dressing just like that. Long fur coats, pimp hats, big brim hats. Come on, man. Tailored suits. She helped create that monster. Absolutely. Absolutely, Millionaire's Code. When you get power and money, you feel empowered to do whatever you want, to whomever you want. Someone is always going to bait the hook if the money is right. That is so true. Hi, Kendra Roberts. How are you, sweetheart? It's amazing. So, hey, to be continued. To be continued. That's all I can say. So, I'm going to move on to the next story because we're pressed for time. Apparently, Michael, Angie Stone's son, Michael, his stage name is Swayvo Twain. That's his stage name. And he wrote a song. He wrote a song dedicated to his parents, Angie Stone and D'Angelo Archer. Beautiful song. Yes, Retreader, he did. A lot. Benjamin, he made a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. You know, he's very, very similar to Epstein. Epstein had more power, more connections in other countries that we will possibly never know of. Because, you know, his best buddy is trying to hide that. But getting back to Michael. Michael is currently promoting his latest single, Dove Soar. That's the name of the song that he dedicated. He wrote and dedicated to his parents. And he performed the song on the Tamron Hall show here on YouTube yesterday. But unfortunately, I can't play it because of the copyright rules with YouTube. Okay. So if you want to hear the song, I suggest you go to Tamron Hall, Tamron, first name. Last name Hall, Hall, Tamron Hall show, and see for yourself. He performs the song, and he does a beautiful job. However, he also did a interview on the Breakfast Club. Now, he did an interview on Tamron Hall's show as well. But he did one on the Breakfast Club, and I was able to grab that off of his Instagram account. Because I don't want to risk, like I said, I don't need nobody coming for me from YouTube. Absolutely, Millionaire's Code. You know what? That's true. That is so true. Millionaire's Code says, Auntie, he did great on Tamron Hall, and the hurt in his eyes is real. But God is going to carry him through. And Diamond. Yep. He's going to definitely carry him through. Let me share this with you. Okay. This here is a picture. This is a picture that they posed for at the Breakfast Club yesterday. Hi, Cora Banks. How are you? So they posed for this picture yesterday. I don't know if this is before or after the interview, but I want to play this interview for you. Hold on just a second. I don't know which way to go, this way. Hey, 8. And he's taking this like a man. He is really taking this like a man. Hello, Lorraine. How are you? Is this too low for you guys? Let me turn it up. Oh, I've got it up all the way as high as it could. Let me turn this music down so you can hear it. Here we go. He's very humble. You can't hear it? Oh, Lord have mercy. Please don't tell me you can't hear it. Too low? I can't turn it up. I can't turn it up no higher. I wonder why Instagram does not play on here. Wow. Well, so much for that. So much for that. Let me see if I can find it on Tamara. Tamarind Hall. I'll play a portion of it. Hold on just a second. That is so frustrating. I don't understand why that doesn't work. Okay, hold on just a second. I think I got it. Okay.
An emotional exclusive. For the first time, Michael Archer II, the only child of R&B legends D'Angelo and Angie Stone, is opening up about losing both of his parents this year.
After it happened, it's like it's just a silence. That was the craziest thing about it. Everything was so quiet.
Michael is sharing the loss and the impact on his life and career, plus a deeply personal performance, a tribute to his parents.
The reality started kicking me and hormones unfit.
Then I'm sitting down with actress Eva LaRue, and she's opening up like never before about...
I do have a Bluetooth speaker. Maybe I should do that too. Yeah, because it's blaring in my ears, but for some reason it doesn't play on the it's only Instagram and TikTok for some reason. YouTube plays fine. Let me see if I can move forward in this. I don't want to see her. Let me see. Where is the interview? Okay.
As a parent, it reaches a place inside of you that nothing else touches. And today we're sitting with someone who lost both parents D'Angelo and Angie Stone were giants in music, shaping generations with songs like Untitled, How Does It Feel, Brown Sugar, No More Rain, and Wish I Didn't Miss You. But to their son, Michael Archer II, they were simply mom and dad. They were home. And this year, two separate tragedies took them both. It was news that felt almost impossible to read. On October 14th, the world learned that four-time Grammy-winning R&B legend D'Angelo had passed away at the age of 51 after quietly facing pancreatic cancer.
Now that was devastating. I mean, both deaths were devastating, but we had no idea that he was sick. Is there anybody in the chat that was aware that he was even sick when Angie passed away? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that he was ill. I'm just curious. We had no clue. This came up and hit us all blindsided. No. I mean, completely blindsided us.
Across social media, fans remembered the gentle soul behind the music that shaped so many lives.
I just found out that D'Angelo died.
There's
Oh,
a whole
Lord.
generation of us that is like still shocked.
May he rest in peace, and I'm praying for him and his family.
His voice had been a comfort, a revolution, a soundtrack, and now it was gone. Even former President Barack Obama offered tribute, calling D'Angelo a pioneer in neo-soul who inspired a generation of singers.
But can't nobody take it away from Angie. If it wasn't for Angie, there would be no D'Angelo. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, he was talented. Yes, Satin. Absolutely. They're always going to bring up negative shit. No, they will blame it on alcohol and drugs, and he was really going through something physically. Yes. There would be no neo-soul, LaWanda. That's right. If it were not for Angie Stone, there would be no D'Angelo. There would be no neo-soul. So I'm gonna always say, I don't care what these bigger people on these platforms say. You say what you want. Exactly, Don.
D'Angelo to me was one of the last pure artists in Black music.
Beyond the public grief, there was a quieter heartbreak. A son, Michael Archer II, suddenly mourning not just the loss of his father, but reliving a pain still too fresh to name.
This is me and my handsome son we always fussing about.
Just months earlier in March, Michael's mother, Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter and iconic force, Angie Stone, was taken from him in a car accident following a performance in Alabama. To lose one parent is life-changing. To lose both so close together and publicly leaves a silence no song can fill. This is Michael's first interview since losing his parent, and he joins us. Thank you so much, darling.
Desire and Fire says, Auntie, there's a lot flying around about him and Angie, especially Angelo's sickness. I don't know what's flying around, but let me just go on the record as saying, without naming names and bringing up other content creators and stuff like that, I just can't buy into that other stuff that they're talking about. And if you know what I'm talking about. The man had pancreatic cancer, point blank, period. Nobody did this to him. I'm sorry. Others may disagree and fall for the okie doke, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. Tree Rogie, you in the wrong chat. We ain't talking about no damn Trump. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Bye. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all.
Of course. How are you? It's a big question.
Yeah.
I know you're still processing, but how are you in this moment?
Today I feel good. You know, it's definitely you know, it's past day for day, it's moment for moment. You know, you just trying to get through it, but you know, I'm just working through it, man.
What is your support system like?
I have a good support system. You know, some family, you know, it's all family, even family that's not blood, but you know, like my friends, you know, my aunties. You know, my mom was the only child, but I got like 200 aunties. You know, but yeah, man, you know, the love has been real, man. You know, it's definitely been holding me up.
I know that there are a lot more details that you've never revealed, that haven't been revealed to the public,
Correct.
but you're processing so much. Your father did not tell you he had pancreatic cancer.
Did y'all hear that? And we wonder why we didn't know. He didn't even tell his own son that he had pancreatic cancer. That's something else. That is really something else. And Michael has his own issues, his own health issues that he's dealing with. So maybe that's why he didn't bind him down with that information. You know what I'm saying? They might not have been close like most sons and fathers, but there had to be some love there. There had to be some love there for him to prevent him from having to deal with that on top of his own health issues. Exactly, Millionaire's Code. Exactly.
As I understand, you learned, and so many parents do this, right? They think they're shielding us by not telling us. My understanding is you got a phone call from uncles who told you.
Well, yeah, I knew he was in the hospital, but I didn't really know how bad it was. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know he had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer?
No, but I kind of put two and two together.
How so?
You know, he called me on FaceTime and I seen him.
You saw him?
And you know, I seen what I saw, and then I started calling my uncles like, man, what's going on? What's going on? And they, you know, he had kind of told everybody, don't tell me. You know, he's like, you going through enough, you know, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, I ended up getting that call, man. You know, both my uncles called me at the same time, like with the doctor on the phone, and they basically gave me the news. So
That's a sad way to get it too. That's a very sad way to get it, but I understand, you know, why D'Angelo didn't disclose that to him. He just lost his mama. Come on now. And he's dealing with his own health issues. Yes, LaWanda, they got close after Angie passed away. They didn't have a very big relationship up to that point. But his daddy loved him enough to keep him away from that additional trauma. You know.
You know, I got myself together, packed the bag, and went up there to go be with him.
You came to New York to be with your dad.
For sure.
You grew up, as I said, with two iconic parents, but they are just your parents.
Right.
So I'm picturing this young man. How old are you now, Michael?
28.
You're 28. You're a baby, right? I remember when you were a baby, and your parents, you know, shared their joy. Your mom shared the joy of having you. So you are a young man. You're walking into this hospital. You've seen your father on FaceTime, but now you're there. Your dad is the picture of strength. He is this picture of so many things that fans see. You walk into a very different person in that room.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I never even really seen my daddy like with an ailment or nothing like that. Like he always, you know, he always was this figure to me. So, you know, I see him like that, and I actually see what my eyes was going on. I just bust out crying, you know. But
what was his?
When he woke up and saw me, he was smiling. So I just hurried up and wiped that off. You know what I'm saying? And he like, oh, he telling nurses, he calling nurses like, hey man, it's my son right here, this my son.
You learned that your father had passed away so soon after your mother. Did you have that question of why me? Why?
For sure.
I've shared them with the public my whole life, and
you're not supposed to question God, So
Hello.
it's hard. It's hard, because my mom, passed on my birthday, like the morning after my birthday, and it's like,
Did you hear the crowd when he said that? I don't know if y'all heard the crowd. You heard this. Oh. Yep, just a regular guy, Benjamin. No pretense, down to earth. I hope so too. But I enjoy seeing him out promoting because this is what he loves to do as well. His parents passed a very, very big gift to him, and now he's carrying the torch.
Me and her talk so much, so that's like my best friend. So after it happened, it's like it's just a silence. That was the craziest thing about it. Everything is so quiet. If you riding around Atlanta, you might be driving for an hour and a half. In that hour, an hour and a half, my mama is gonna call me to talk about nothing. Like she's just gonna do that, And sometimes, while she was here, it was like, oh my God, what she want? But it's like, man, I swear to God, I'd give anything to get one of them calls again, But
I think you just said something that's so powerful, Michael, about it's the silence. And that moment I heard the audience even react, which you would give anything to have that sound of someone that you love, your parents' voice, again on that phone call.
Yeah.
When we come back, Michael has not shared the details of what his mother was going through before her sudden passing and how he is processing this grief. And coming up after, Michael has a special tribute, the gift that his parents gave him, a voice that is unforgettable. We'll be right back.
Now, I don't have the other footage of what he talks about with Angie. But what I wanted to promote right now is that Michael is out there promoting his own music. Because one thing is for sure is that we don't want him to be just the son of Angie Stone and D'Angelo. He's more than that. Yes, he is hurt. Losing one parent is hard, let alone two. And he was very close to his mother. But he's a man. And he should never have to go through life being identified as the son of. You know what I'm saying? He's his own man now. So that's why I wanted to bring this out in this context that yes, we love Angie, we love D'Angelo, and we know their history, we know their music, we know all those things. We even know some of the things that they went through behind closed doors. However, this is a man of his own stature. He's only 28 years old, and he's got a life ahead of him, God willing. Now, he's got his health issues as well. He's got his health issues as well. However, he has to stand on his own 2 feet, and this is where he's doing that. He's taking that stand. When Angie left here, we didn't hear much from Michael at all. But it took for him to lose his father, for him to really stand up and be the man he's meant to be. I'll never forget seeing him and Diamond hop up on that other content creators platform and went in. And if y'all know, y'all know. And they said enough is enough. Enough of the lies, enough of the innuendo, enough of it at some point it became disrespectful. So, And I'm not throwing no shade against that content creator. However, this is the man, and he deserves all accolades coming his way for all things coming for his future. He's created his own future. Yes, you remember. Y'all remember what I'm talking about. And I mean, if certain people want to see that, then, that's them. But I'm a realist, you know, and I'm not like a sheep following a crowd. So, with that said, I'm very glad that both he and Diamond stepped up, especially him. I was glad to see him come out of the bushes. Yeah, yeah, it was a bit much, Benjamin, and it still is. Because it doesn't stop with Angie Stone. It doesn't stop with D'Angelo. Malcolm Jamal Warner, just man, you know. So my prayers are with both him and Diamond, but I really, really admire this young man for stepping forward at such a traumatic time in his life and buckling down and being the man he was raised to be. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I just give him all the props and accolades that are coming to him. I wish him well in his endeavors. And, I know his mama and daddy are looking down on him and being very proud. Very, very proud. I wish I had the rest of this interview that I could pull up. Let me see if I can. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let's see if we can pull up the rest of this interview. Okay, I think that's the one I just played. Yeah. Yeah, they're not showing the whole thing. And I really don't want to take all night trying to find it either. Let me see if this is it. Hold on. Videos. Okay. Let me see if this is it. Okay, I found it, y'all. Hold on. I believe this is it. And let me turn down this music again so y'all can hear it good.
We are back with Michael Archer II, the son of music legends D'Angelo and Angie Stone, who both passed away earlier this year. Your mother's death came in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
She was traveling with her band. You were supposed to be with her.
Right. Yeah, for the past like 2 or 3 years, so I've been opening up for my mom, like on the performances. But it's more than just about like doing a song. It's like so I can be there with her on the road and make sure she good. She was battling a lot of health things that people didn't know about her. She didn't disclose. So I it felt like when I wasn't there, something always happened. So I'm like, I'll be there, you know.
Your mother had not revealed to the public, but you have chosen to. She was dealing with kidney failure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, my mama. She was, you know, on dialysis, and she was trying to actively get her, you know, get a new kidney, and you know, yeah, man. Like, and my heart of hearts, you know, I know she didn't let that kidney beat her. You know what I'm saying? She fought it, and
because she was still touring while on dialysis.
Still touring. You know, go to dialysis in the morning, get out, and you know, still go handle her business. You know,
And she was in line for a kidney from her cousin. Am I right, Sheila? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm right. Sheila, her cousin, was supposed to give her a kidney. Sheila was also in the van at the time of the accident. Yes. Thank you, LaWanda. Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
She was a warrior, man, and you know, didn't tell nobody, didn't ask nobody for no sympathy or nothing. She just went and stood on her business, and you know, she beat it. You know, on my birthday, she got the news that she got approved for her kidney. You know? You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
the proximity of this news, you learned on your birthday she'd been approved for the kidney.
mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be with her.
So on his birthday was when she was approved for the kidney. And that's the actual day that she lost her life. That is devastating. Just when you just at the brink of being good, you go, okay, it's coming. I'm gonna be whole again. And then this happened on his birthday.
She told you go celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
And not come on the road. She wanted you to be able to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
She was on the road.
Yeah.
And you got word about the accident.
Yeah, so I went out that night, you know, went to the club or whatever. You know, I had these 2 new records I was putting out, so I went to the club, had the DJ play it. You know, I got a good reception or whatever. So I get in the car, I'm trying to call my mama to tell her, like, man, these new songs bumping, man, they gonna work, man. You know, we would talk like that, but you know, she didn't answer, so I think she called me. By the time I got home and passed out, she had called me, but I missed that call. And then probably like 6 in the morning, my auntie Blondie and my auntie Deltonia, they came just busting my crib. They like, wake up. And I'm like, you know, I'll be confused when I wake up in the morning, but I'm like, what's going on? Like, why y'all here? And they not telling me nothing. They just trying to get my sister on the phone because they want to tell both of us at the same time. So by the time they got my sister on the phone, they let me know that she was in an accident. You know, she had already passed away then, but they didn't tell me that. They was just like, you need to get down here. So, you know, I rode that whole way from Atlanta to Alabama, just kind of like holding out hope, like that she was gonna make it. But the more she didn't call me, it's like I knew what was going on.
I'm sure you saw the outpouring of messages to you from around the world.
Yeah.
How did that feel to have that?
I definitely want to say I'm grateful for everybody, like the prayers, the messages, the uplifting words. Even if I don't respond, it really was all kind of a lot.
It is still a lot. It's not was. It still is. Are you able to listen to their music?
Yes and no. I be crying, but I can listen to it though.
As he should.
My father, I listen to his stuff. It's more like studying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going to class, cause
I like that. He studies his father. He has a connection with his mom that's deeper than that. But he studies his father for the music. And that's notable. It really is. That's very notable.
you know, he's such a technician with everything he was doing, you know. And I just got to soak up that game. My mom as well, but my mom, I was with her for everything. So when I'm listening to her music, it's kind of like her talking to me again. So like before I go out of town or before I came up here, you know, I just let her play on shuffle. It just kind of, you know, I cry, but after I finish crying, it give me that like resolve, like, you know, she's still with me. You know, like.
Is there one that speaks to you more?
Yes, one of that song called "Do What You Gotta Do."
And why does that speak to you?
Cause like when I was on the way to Alabama to, you know, see about her, like when I heard that song, that's what kind of, for one, let me know that she didn't make it, because the way that she was speaking to me on the song, it was like clearly like a message from God, like, don't worry, you can make it, just do what you gotta do.
You've been performing since the loss of your dad, most recent, and after your mom. That's your healing process?
At first I couldn't really couldn't get into the music. I couldn't make no new music. It was kind of like I just wasn't hearing it. But after my dad's funeral, I kind of like was able to, you know,
you're now in the space that you can
get back into it, you know.
Do you feel like you're carrying their legacy, or do you feel like you are creating your own, or a combination of these things?
It's a combination of both. I could never be them. I could never, you know, do what they did. You know, that they are who they are, you know, but I am them. I come from them.
Yeah.
So
he said he can never be, he can't be both of them, but hey, man, I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. Benjamin said, I heard that Prince enjoyed D'Angelo's sound. Did anybody else hear that as well? Yes, I did hear that. Prince was a connoisseur of neo soul. He was a connoisseur of it. He didn't necessarily play it all the time, but he did pattern some of neo soul into his own music. And that's what made Prince a genius. We had some geniuses back then.
So it's like, I just have to be myself, and then by being myself, you know, I honor them.
I know your parents are proud of you.
Thank you.
You can see it in the way you carry yourself. I was watching you backstage. You were rehearsing. You're a wonderful young man, and I'm just so happy that you came here to talk with us. Thank you
so much.
Michael is going to debut his tribute song written.
Okay, again, I can't play the song, but I'm glad I at least had an opportunity to bring you the rest of that interview. So, with all that said, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. I think it turned out to be a pretty good show. I hope you agree. And you know, just keep each other up in prayer. I mean, we live in some difficult times right now. And, you know, we can all BS around and talk a lot of smack and stuff. But in the same token, we got to understand we're in some times that we've never seen before. And we have to stay prayed up and prepared for what's to come. So with that said, I love y'all. And I will see you, God willing. I'll see you tomorrow. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you for coming. Good night.
Hey there, my kinfolk, thanks for stopping by. Auntie Mickey's house, where we reach for the sky. Every comment and smile, you make my heart glow. Together Together we grow. From gossip to politics, we cover it all. Sharing laughs and thoughts, having a ball. Your support means everything that I know. Feels like family here in this sweet show. So let's keep it flowing, keep the love alive. Every moment together makes me thrive. You're more than viewers, you're my kinfolk. You see my gratitude runs deep as the sea. Thank you for being here, for sharing your time with each comment, with each rhyme. You're my kinfolk, my family, my crew. So much love to all of you. Turn up the camera, let's make it bright. Your support lifts me up, takes flight.